"He's taking me tonight," my wife said. Her face went white when I replied. That night started like any other ordinary evening, but within a few minutes, my entire marriage was exposed in a way I never expected. And the strangest part is it all began with one sentence. My wife said so casually, as if it meant nothing. "He's taking me tonight." My name is Ethan Cole. I'm 36 years old. And until that moment, I thought I understood my life. I thought I understood my marriage. But sometimes the truth doesn't arrive with warning. Sometimes it walks into your living room dressed like something normal. My wife Natalie and I had been married for 9 years. We weren't the kind of couple people envied. We didn't post perfect pictures or go on luxury vacations, but we were stable. Or at least I believed we were. Over the past few months, something had started to change. Natalie became distant. Not angry, not cold, just distracted. She smiled less, talked less, and spent more time on her phone than she ever had before. At first, I ignored it. Everyone goes through phases, right? But then the small things started adding up. Late messages, long work calls, evening outings that didn't quite make sense. Still, I didn't confront her because part of me didn't want to know the answer. Until that night, I came home around 7 p.m. The house smelled like perfume, stronger than usual. That was the first thing I noticed. The second thing was Natalie. She was standing near the hallway mirror, adjusting her earrings. Her dress was different, elegant, carefully chosen. The kind of outfit you don't wear for a normal evening. I leaned against the doorframe and watched her for a moment. "Going somewhere?" I asked. She didn't turn around immediately. Instead, she finished adjusting her hair. Then she looked at me through the mirror and smiled. A calm, confident smile. "He's taking me tonight," she said too. For a moment, I thought I had misheard her. "He?" She turned around, still smiling. "Yes?" I waited, expecting her to laugh, to say it was a joke. But she didn't. Instead, she picked up her purse. "He made a reservation," she added casually. The room felt quieter than it should have. "Who is he?" I asked. Natalie tilted her head slightly. "Does it matter?" That was the moment something inside me shifted. Because that wasn't confusion. That wasn't guilt. That was certainty. She wasn't asking permission. She was informing me. I took a step closer. "You're married, Natalie." She shrugged. "I know." "Then explain what you just said." She exhaled slowly, like she was tired of the conversation before it even started. "Ethan, we both know things haven't been the same." I stared at her. "That doesn't mean you go out with another man." She smiled again, and that smile felt colder this time. "It's just dinner." I almost laughed. People don't dress like that for just dinner. She stepped closer to me. Her voice dropped slightly. "You're overthinking this." "No," I said quietly. "I think I'm finally seeing it clearly." The silence between us stretched for a moment. Neither of us spoke. Then she said something that made my chest tighten. "You should just accept it. Accept it. Like it was normal. Like it was reasonable. Like I was supposed to just stand there and let it happen." For a moment, I said nothing. And that's when she made her biggest mistake. She assumed my silence meant weakness, that I would react the same way I always had, calm, passive, predictable. But what Natalie didn't know was that I had been quiet for a reason. A few months earlier, I had started noticing things she thought I didn't see. The late-night texts, the sudden changes in her routine, the way she smiled at her phone, but not at me. So I did something simple. I paid attention. Not obsessively, just carefully. And over time, the picture became clearer. The man she was talking to wasn't just a coworker. He was someone she had been seeing for weeks, maybe longer. I didn't confront her then because I wanted to be sure. And when I was sure, I made a decision. I wasn't going to argue. I wasn't going to beg. I was going to prepare quietly. So that night, when Natalie stood in front of me and said, "He's taking me tonight," I didn't react the way she expected. Instead, I smiled. A calm, steady smile. And that's when her expression changed. Just slightly. "What?" she asked. I took a breath. Then I said the one sentence that changed everything. "Good," I replied. "You should go." Her smile faded. "What?" I leaned against the wall, completely relaxed. "You should enjoy your night." She stared at me, confused, suspicious. "That's it?" she asked. That's it. The confidence in her eyes started to crack because this wasn't the reaction she expected. No anger, no shouting, no desperation. Jetto.com. Then I added, "Just make sure you're back before tomorrow." Her brows furrowed. "Why?" And that's when I said it. "Because tomorrow morning, you won't live here anymore." The room went completely silent. Her face changed instantly. The color drained from it. "What are you talking about?" I walked past her and picked up my phone from the table. "I filed for divorce last week," I said calmly. Her eyes widened. "You're lying." I shook my head. "No." I opened my email and turned the screen toward her. Legal documents. Official. Final. Her hands started to tremble slightly. You can't do that." I already did. The confidence she had carried all evening was gone, replaced by something else. Panic. "Zori, overreacting," she said quickly. "It was just dinner." I looked at her. "Then you shouldn't have had a problem going." She opened her mouth, but no words came out, because deep down, she knew the truth. This wasn't about dinner. This was about a line she had already crossed. I stepped closer. "My lawyer already has everything," I said quietly. "Messages, dates, records." Breathing became uneven. "You were spying on me." "No," I replied. "I was paying attention." The silence that followed felt heavier than anything we had said. For the first time that night, Natalie looked unsure because she had built her confidence on one belief, that I would never leave. And now, that belief was gone. She didn't go out that night. The dress stayed on, the makeup stayed perfect, but the confidence was gone, replaced by the realization that some choices can't be undone. A few weeks later, the papers were finalized. No dramatic fights, no loud arguments, just quiet endings. The kind that happen when respect